Should the Detroit Lions take a look at Benny Snell? Benny Snell is 25 years old. Benny has been in the league. He's now going on to his 5th NFL season. The former Steelers 4th round selection at pick number 122 has a career stat of 275 carries for 982 yards, 7 touchdowns, 17 receptions, 114 yards. He's only fumbled 3 times, losing 2 of them, but those 3 fumbles came in his first 2 years. He has had 0 since then. Benny only missed 3 games out of a possible 66 career games, those 3 coming in 2019 in his rookie season. Since the arrival of Najee Harris in Pittsburgh, Benny has only seen 56 carries for 188 yards and a touchdown coming last year in 2022. Benny brings special teams ability as well as a change of pace and goal line capabilities, something that we lost since Jamal Williams left for New Orleans. Benny is a power back at 5'10", 224 pounds. Now, I do love Benny Snell. One of my teams that I do like to watch is the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I got to watch a lot of his games and, watch him develop and things like that. So from that standpoint, I like Benny Snell. I just think that the offensive line in Pittsburgh wasn't the greatest. He would come into a situation where the Detroit Lions possibly have, if not the best offensive line in the National Football League, at least a top 3 offensive line in the National Football League. So he would have a tremendous upgrade up front. Obviously, he would have David Montgomery recently signed with the Detroit Lions. So he would have that in place, as well as DeAndre Swift still on the roster. We could now do so many different things if Benny Snell is added to this roster. And I still don't think if we added Benny Snell, this takes us out of a Bijan Robinson, a Zach Cabernet, Ibrahim from Minnesota, Cameron Peoples from Appalachian State. I still don't think it takes us out of any of those guys. I just don't see that, because, even if we did, the odd man out would be DeAndre Swift, and no shot to DeAndre Swift. His only downfall is his availability. And, every time we try to game plan for DeAndre Swift to stay healthy, something still goes wrong with his health. I still don't think that it takes us out of the running back market in the draft. Now, adding a Benny Snell, you're starting to put together different combinations where the Detroit Lions can now start doing multiple things at the running back position. With an improved offensive line, adding Graham Glasgow, still having Halapoulivaati Vaitai, possibly adding another player up front in the draft, he's going to have a better offensive line in Detroit. So I feel like this could be a perfect fit without breaking the bank. I could expect a 1 or 2 year deal, maybe $2 or $3 million, pretty much would have him. I do have to see if he's a restricted free agent compared to an unrestricted free agent. I don't think he is a restricted free agent. I think if you offered him a contract, I think you could outright sign him and not have to worry about the Pittsburgh Steelers trying to match it. I definitely like Benny Snell. Like I said earlier, he's a Kentucky product. He really, I feel like a change of scenery could really do Benny Snell well. Like I said, the guys up front is going to really help anybody that you put in the backfield. When you have a top 3 offensive line, everything just kind of opens up. You have better holes, you have better protection, things of that nature. He also can bring pass protection as well, a short yardage, goal line drive, something like that. You need to go a couple yards to move the sticks on a 3rd down or 4th down conversion. You could throw Benny Snell in there and pick it up very easily and not put that kind of wear and tear on a David Montgomery or a DeAndre Swift, where you can use them in other positions and possibly even seeing 2 or 3 backs at a single time. You could put, Benny Snell, say, at the fullback, David Montgomery in the backfield, and DeAndre Swift in the slot. Like, you could do so many different things with that, and you still would have a rookie also learning under these guys. The Detroit Lions, they could be in a prime position. I think Benny Snell is a great candidate to come to Detroit, and it's not going to cost a whole lot. Like I said, maybe $2 or $3 million, $4 million tops, 1 or 2 year deal. Nothing that they can't go and restructure something real quickly to open up that kind of money back. I do know that Brad Holmes do like to have early outs as well. So if it is a multi-year deal, it will have either a void year or also possibly a way out of those contracts. So I'm not too really worried about the contract situation with it. I just feel that Benny Snell could be a perfect fit in Detroit. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help this channel get into the YouTube algorithm, consider clicking the subscribe button because it tells YouTube that you like the video and the content that you are watching. It might not be much, but it helps tremendously. Also, if you want to be a part of this growing community, definitely consider clicking that subscribe button and the post notification bell button to all, so you get notified as soon as I drop another Detroit Lions video. And we are on the road to 200 subscribers. Thank you so much in advance. And with that being said, love you all. I'll see you in the next video because grit don't quit. #1Pride, baby. Peace.